Hey guys, normally I do product reviews and things like that, but today I wanted to do a video on a little more of a serious note. Excuse me, excuse the background noise if you can hear it. I have my window open. With it being the first day of spring, it's a beautiful day, the sun's shining and the weather's warm, and it's just a really beautiful day. Spring to me means like renewal and life and a celebration of life and renewal and beauty, the beauty that God has put here for us to see. So spring is, my favorite season, and it just feels like everything is brand new and anything's possible in springtime. So I really love it, and I have my window open to get some fresh air and hear the birds outside. But what this video is really about is about reaching out, as the title tells you. And what I mean by that is, in life we encounter situations, we encounter people, and they're going through things. They're going through a lot, and we all go through things in life. Life isn't easy, and some people have it harder than others, but we all, encounter situations in life where, we're feeling down, we're feeling beaten, we're feeling hopeless, we're just feeling bad. It can range on the scale. You could just feel bad all the way to just feeling complete hopelessness. And we need to reach out when we see people in that state. A lot of times it's easy for us just to be like, oh, well, they'll be okay, or I don't want to get involved for whatever reason, or I don't feel like dealing with that right now. But we can't be like that. People, we need that. Like, I know myself, when I've been in situations where I'm hurting and I'm devastated, you know, I, I need somebody to reach out to me. I need somebody to tell me it's going to be okay. This time of year, my mom died in March 12th, 2003. She died. My mom was my best friend. That was a devastating blow. Like, I will never recover from that. Um, it's something I will never move past. I will never get over that, but I have to go on with life. I have to go on. I have to live. I have nieces and nephews and other family and friends who love me. I have to go on, but that's something that was so painful I can't even begin to describe to you. And I had to get through that situation pretty much alone, unfortunately, because nobody really reached out. I didn't have that person there. My mom was that person. She was that person, but she was gone. So I needed somebody else to do that, and there was nobody there to do that. I'm not feeling sorry for myself, but it was painful. It was a painful, painful situation. I thought I was losing my mind at one point, and I didn't have anybody. Now, God blessed me with a friend now who has helped me so much, and I was finally able to tell somebody with the pain that I experienced in that situation, because I had to keep it all inside. I had to keep it bottled up, because for one, I didn't think anybody wanted to hear it. I didn't think anybody cared enough to hear it. And I didn't think anybody would understand or take the time to understand. So I had to suffer through the situation. I got through it. Yeah, I'm stronger now, and I will never give up. I will always, remember my mom, but I can't give up. And I got through that situation, but only by the grace of God, because He was the only one I was able to reach out to. He was the only one who reached out to me. God helped me through that situation. And we all have God. God will help all of us through these situations. He will help anybody who asks, He will help you. But He put humans here for a reason too. He put them here to help each other. He put other people here to help you through that too. And you can help somebody. You can reach out to that person if you see they're down, if you see they're in despair, if you see they're in hopelessness, if you see they're hurting. Just reach out to them. Let them know it's going to be okay. Let them know, it's not the end of the road for them. Give them some hope. I recently was in a situation where I was able to help somebody, and this was a complete stranger. Race, age, all that, it didn't matter. I helped this person, and I encouraged them, and I let them know that things were going to be okay. They were in despair, and it hurt me to see another person, because I've been there. It hurt me to see somebody going through that, and I was able to help this person, and it just made me feel so good. It made me feel a real purpose that God put us here. And excuse me, I hate to cry, but it's just touched me so much. to be able to help somebody, because I turned that situation around for them. True enough, they're the ones who are going to have to deal with that. They have to get through it alone. But still, I reached out and let them know that there was hope, to let them know that it was going to be okay, to let them know all the things that the future may hold for this person, so that they don't give up. We don't want to see people give up. We don't want to see people in hopelessness. That's what's wrong with the world today. A lot of people just don't have anybody to give them that hope. You know, you can be that person. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much of your time. It doesn't take much of your effort. But just reach out to them. You know, in this world today, we don't, you know, for some reason, people, they just want to be cold. They just want to turn their head and act like they don't see somebody suffering. You know, they want to, you know, act like they don't understand. You know, they want to act like it's too much of an effort. You know, it's too much for them to get involved. Oh, I don't know that person. Oh, I don't know them like that. Oh, well, they'll be all right. You know, no, you don't know that. They won't be all right necessarily if they don't have somebody to let them know that things will be all right. You know, it could be your own family member. It could be a complete stranger. You know, you got to think, if you were in that situation, if people would stop sometimes and think about how they would feel if they were in that same situation, then maybe that would give them a little more compassion to be able to, you know, open their mouth, open their arms, you know, to this person. Today, I met another lady. You know, her nephew had died. He was killed violently. He was only 18 years old, and his own cousin shot and killed him. And this lady has such a sweet, beautiful spirit about her. I don't know what it was that drew me to her, and I was talking to her at work. Normally, I don't really talk to too many strangers, but it was something about her, and I got to probing, and she was telling me the story about her nephew being shot and killed by his own cousin. She was going to the funeral this very day, on a beautiful day like today. Imagine the pain that this family is going through. And the lady's story touched me so much. Her strength and her story just touched me so much that I started welling up with tears. I'm an emotional person, but there's nothing wrong with that. And I wasn't going to hide my emotion because it just touched me so much. And my eyes just welled up with tears. And she looked and she saw me, and she reached over the counter and she hugged me. Now, I'm at work. This is a complete stranger. She reached over and hugged me, and I hugged her back, and we just held each other. Two complete strangers. Her story is what brought us together. Her pain was what brought us together. Because I could relate. I just imagined immediately when she told me about her nephew, I imagined one of my nephews. And God forbid something like that was to happen to them. That's what I imagined. And I could feel her pain. And so it just touched me. It hurt me. I was hurting for this woman. And I let her know. I said, God is there with you. I said, I will pray for you. I will pray for your family. I said, y'all are going to be okay. I let her know, you know, your nephew is at peace now. But y'all are the ones left behind to suffer. And I let her know about my own situation of the grief of losing my mom at this time of year. I shared something with this woman. And it was a very powerful moment. Those are the moments that are important in life. It's not, you know, how much money you have, what kind of fancy car you have, you know, how big your house is, how much money you can accumulate, how nice your job is, how pretty you are, how long your hair is, and all this other stuff. That's not what life is about. You know, life is about reaching out to people, reaching out to your loved ones. What are we here for? You know, we don't want to be here alone. You know, that's what it feels like when nobody's reaching out to you, when you're suffering. You might as well be on this earth alone. So just, you know, I don't want to lecture you guys, but I just wanted to say that because there's so many people suffering in this world today, and we can help them. You know, if one person, you could just reach out to that one person and just let them know that things are going to be okay. Give them that hope. You may not even believe it really inside of yourself that things are going to be okay, but don't tell them that. Just give them some hope, because you would want somebody to do the same for you. And I just hope you guys have a great day and enjoy this beautiful day, but just think about that. And I'll talk to you guys later.